You have imagined it for years, yet it has not appeared. Then you have not truly assumed it. Do not measure what you have done, measure what you have accepted as true. You say you have imagined it for years and it has not appeared. Then you have not assumed it. Do not tell me what you have done. Tell me what you have accepted. For the law does not reward effort, it yields only to assumption. You may repeat the act 1,000 times and yet remain unchanged, for repetition is not acceptance. You have imagined it, but you have not accepted it as true, and that is why it has not appeared. Tonight we discuss one of the most vital techniques in the art of realizing your desire, the control of attention and the condensing of the imaginal act. Many come and say, I enter the scene, but I cannot remain in it. You cannot remain in it because you do not dwell in the end. You enter the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and yet your mind wanders. The scene grows beyond its appointed limit. This is the restless mind. It moves from one thing to another and creates nothing, for attention has not yet been trained. When you can restrict your attention and remain faithful to one imaginal act, not permitting it to stray, but holding it within a limited field, you are then the master of your fate. If you allow your attention to wander, it moves from one event to another, recalling the past and anticipating the future. You begin with a simple act. The end is where you begin. You do not move toward it, you begin from it. You imagine a handshake to imply the fulfillment of your desire. Then you imagine the conversation, the dinner, and 1,000 other things. You believe you are making it more real, but you are only scattering the power and abandoning the act, losing the sense of fulfillment. Do not mistake brevity for weakness. Feeling is not deepened by adding more. It is deepened by remaining in the act. The moment you add to the act, you are no longer in the end. You abandon it. It never becomes a fact. It remains only a thought. You leave the act and then ask why it has no reality. This is the error. Condense the event. Do not construct a drama. For instance, if I single out the act of shaking a man's hand, that is the only thing I do. I do not shake it and then light a cigarette and do more. I remain in the handshake. Imagine you are shaking hands and restrict your attention to that act until it takes on the tones of reality. Reenact it not by expanding it, but by returning to it. Like a man who knocks at a door, you do not knock and leave. You remain until it opens. Your mind will wander. Do not follow it. Return to the act. When you shake hands, remain in the handshake. Feel the hand in yours. Hear the few words that imply it is done. Do not pass from that act into another event. When you leave it, return to it. Repeat it until that single act has all the vividness of reality. The wandering mind is arrested. You gather the whole of your being into one act. Persist in the act until it becomes real to you. For you are the operant power. You will be tempted to return, to look, to question. Put off the old man. You are the man you have assumed yourself to be. Remain faithful to that assumption. There is nothing more to do. Let the law act. Let the world reflect your assumption. It is yours. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to Stories and Quotes B for more powerful insights. Assume it, remain in it, and watch reality conform, because what you accept as true must appear.